Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Yoshi and today I am going to talk about ND filters and CPL filters. K&F Concept is a brand that is really known about their affordable camera filters for any type of photography. And they were kind enough to send me over a few of their filters which come as part of their magnetic filter system. A really easy and convenient system, but is it decent enough to take photos and shoot video along the road as well? It's time to discover this at one of the most beautiful hikes in the Ardennes in Belgium, which is Ninglinspo. So the CPL filter comes in this really beautiful box, and it comes with an adapter ring you can attach to your camera lens. It's already mounted on my camera at this moment. You have a lens cap which is also built from metal, and really great thing about this lens cap is that it's also magnetic and it really sticks to the filters as well. And then this is the CPL filter. As you can see over here, both of them can be attached really easily. And that way you won't lose your lens cap and your filter will be protected whenever you decide to leave it on the camera lens without shooting. I'm gonna put this one back in the box and show you what's inside the box of the Nano X-Pro series ND filter set. So as you can see, this is the cardboard box it comes in. I'm not gonna show too much about that because this is the filter pouch, and this really helps to transport all of your filters together. One thing I don't like about it is that it only fits the number of filters that come with a pack. So I either have to stack some of the filters together or I can't bring all of my filters with me. And first of all, you have this one, which is an ND64. Then you have an ND 1000 or an ND10 filter. And then next you also have this one, which is a graduated ND8 filter. And then last but not least, you have an ND8. This is the ND8 filter. And as you clearly can see, all of these filters can be stacked on top of each other. For removing those filters, you have to use your nail and put it in between, otherwise you will be able to remove all filters together or things like that. And then last but not least, you have an adapter ring. I asked K&F Concept to provide me with some adapter rings because my filter thread on my lens is 77 millimeters, and for the other lens it's around 67. So two different filter threads, and I wanted to make use of the filters for all my lenses. So that's why I asked them to send me some more adapter rings, and these adapter rings really come in handy because you can scale up and scale down regarding the filter sizes. And then obviously the filter set also comes with, actually I did get two for the CPL filter one and one for the ND filter set. And these rings are the rings you attach to your camera lens, and which are magnetic and then fit onto your lens filters. And that's it regarding the filter set. Now, one thing to keep in mind, guys, the filter cap only comes with the CPL filter, so not with this ND filter set. So let me talk about the pros, the cons, and the maybes about these filters. First of all, the system is really convenient, easy to use, and it really helps a lot because it's a lot faster to attach a filter, detach a filter, compared to screwing a filter all the way around the filter threads of your camera lens. So a thumbs up for ease of use and speed of use. The quality of the filters, the build quality and the pouch especially in which these filters come, is really phenomenal regarding the price they are retailed at. They are built from aluminum, the filter cap is built from aluminum, and the glass is really strong as well. It helps to protect your lens, and it didn't affect the colors of my photo at all, unless it's of course a CPL filter, but the job of a CPL filter is to improve and help your colors pop in the photo, so that's no issue regarding the filter. It basically does what it should do, and that's what matters the most. Then what else can I say? So the build quality, the coating, they are a bit water repellent as well, so water droplets will stay a water droplet and they will just fall off the lens, or you can easily wipe them off as well. So these are the pros. The photos that came out of the filters were really beautiful. The CPL filter wasn't too strong, and guys, you just need to keep in mind, because that was a rookie mistake I made during the first photos I took as a test. CPL filters, you need to twist around with the filter until you see that the reflections are removed from your shot, because based on where the light source is in your composition, the CPL filter will work or won't work. So turn it around until you see the difference and you see the result you want to obtain. That being said, let me jump straight to some of the things I didn't like too much about these filters. And one thing I did read some reviews about prior to ordering these filters, and that was the fact that these are known to create some vignetting in the corners at wider angles, and this is something I did notice as well. I will pop up some examples right now, and I did notice that this issue starts to be a problem at focal lengths between 24 and 30 millimeters or lower. So as soon as I reached a 30 millimeter focal length, I didn't have any issues at all. But especially when you decide to stack a lot of filters on top of each other, the vignetting will become stronger and stronger. And maybe it's as well due to the fact that I use an adapter ring, but it's an adapter ring from 77 millimeter all the way to 82 millimeter, because these filters are 82 millimeter thread size filters. So basically the filter is already larger than the actual glass of my lens. So I don't know whether it's an issue because of the adapter ring, whether it's an issue of the filters as well, or a combination. But just keep in mind, guys, if you decide to buy these filters, they are really good, really affordable, but for wider focal lengths I won't recommend them too much unless you are seeing no issues in cropping your image, but then you lose the benefit of shooting at a wide angle as well. So that's a choice you have to make. And then the last thing I didn't like too much, but it's not a big issue, it's just something you need to take into account whenever you decide to stack several filters on top of each other, which is really convenient and really easy to do, and you decide to remove only one filter. It might happen that all of the filters that are mounted on the lens come loose from the lens altogether. So you have to put your nail in between one or two filters that you want to remove and keep some pressure on the filter you want to remain stuck on the lens as well. So if you're shooting close to the water or to a river, it might be dangerous to drop them in this maneuver. So keep that in mind. But other than that, I'm really happy with these filters and I can't wait to play around more with them in the future. I hope you loved this little update and little review about the K&F Pro Concept Series ND filters and the CPL filter, all magnetic system, and their adapter rings. That being said, I really want to thank K&F Concept for sending out these filters and letting me play around with them. And then the only thing that rests me to say is that you don't need to be great to start, but start to become great. See you in the next video. Bye, and enjoy the results.